Hi cuties, my name is CFlare, and we'll be going over the mod tree cultivator today from some guidance for the game CIFI. What this spreadsheet does is it's an optimizer for all of your loop mods. Loop mods. Yeah, words are hard. Which is this entire branching tree that goes everywhere that gives you a lot of cool things. So this is my second attempt at this. First one didn't have audio. No script today, and that's just fine. So in my old one, I have a little link that says update me, and I can click on that to go to the original document. I go file, make a copy, and I click make a copy. Sweet, we got started. I already did that, so I will continue where I left off. For reference, I am running the game on an emulator, LD Player 9. Link is in the description down below. Same with the link to the master spreadsheet, so you can make a copy for it. Alright, we're looking at this daunting thing. What do? We go down to mod values, and all these will say 0. Right off the bat, everything will say 0. We're gonna go to player progress. We're just gonna set up the sheet first. It'll take probably 10 minutes to, well, with me explaining, to set up the sheet, and then you're good. Alright, so level. What player level are you? I'm level 54. So I'm going to put in 54 there. Loops filled. By the way, this is all your best score that you've ever done. So for loops filled, in my last long run, I had 133 loops filled. This run, I have 108. So I'm going to keep that 133. But that's where that box is located. Operations done is a shards thing. Shards is unlocked from the Demeter ship. That cost E75. If you don't have it, leave it 0. If you do have it, go into your shard menu, go to Operations Overview, look at your operations completed. I had 378 in my last big run, so I'm leaving it at 378. But if it wasn't there, I'd put in 59, because that's how many I completed. Manual Mark 1 through Mark 8 is talking about how many manual generators you have. So go to your Gens tab, and we're just looking at the manual purchased. So right now I have 1,110-ish manual, so I would input 1110. Mark 2, I have 138, I would put in 138. But these numbers are all lower than what my best is, so I'm not going to change anything, but that's where you find those. You go down to software tech. Upgrades, tech upgrades. And then we're just going to view one. And that was my math from the last time. We're looking at this bottom upgrade down here. So I got a level 98. I got a level 86. A level 71. Level 62. And a level 45. So I have 362 software upgrades, software tech upgrades. So that's how I would figure out what to put in that box. LP doubler bar fill. This is one that people ask a lot of questions on. You're gonna go to your player menu. So either click on the little thingy up here, or tap, I guess, or you can go into nav and then player menu. We're looking at this white bar right here. 5 of 10 LP spent for 2x effects. Put in 5. Or whatever number that shows before the /10. Mods achieved current and next. I have 15. It's right here for the one that's right next to the Claim 3 LP, out of 220. Cool. Shard tick speed. I don't even have this yet. It's very late into the shard milestones. I believe the first one gets unlocked at level 75 of the modifying milestone, which is the 4th milestone. And it gives you faster tick speed. That's what it does. That's how you find it. That's where it is. I don't even have it. Let's keep it at 0. And by the way, all this stuff that we're inputting affects the math of the optimizer to figure out what upgrade it should propose you get. Alright, cool. Player progress. Done. Oh, I am on dark mode, by the way. In case you're wondering. Ship progress. Let's go all the way over to Cradle. I am rank 29. So, and that's right there. And on this run, I have 116 crew. It's less than my 123, so I'm going to keep the 123. Let's go over to Oxia. Rank 23. Well, I had rank 24 a previous run, so let's not change it. Same thing with the crew, 98. And then for Zagreus crew and Zagreus right side perk information. That's something we want to do every single run. We want to update it even if it's lower than. Because this calculates how many loop resets you've done, which is important for 1, maybe 2 of the mods in the tree. So first the rank, it's 8, which is less than 9, that's fine. Crew, I'm going to put in 46 because I have 46 crew. And it's talking about this right side upgrade right here, Deja Vu Theory. I'm going to put in 4.7, and mine's level 10. Cool. I have done 95 loop resets. If you don't have this perk, don't worry. Because it's far after the point where you get this perk, the right side perk, that the bonuses for how many loop resets you've done actually matter. So if you can't calculate it, don't worry about it. It doesn't affect you yet. Cool. Festus, same thing. What rank, what crew. Demeter, same thing. What rank, what crew. And then no one has Apollo yet. It's unreleased. No one has Ares yet. It's unreleased. No one has Ouroboros yet. It's unreleased. Cool. We got half this set, or half this sheet of the spreadsheets done. Cool. Let's move over to weights. So if you know what you're doing, you can change your weights however you want to. Let me try and teach you to figure out how this all works. So what this is saying is that you value mod points 20 times as much as you value cells. And you value shards 16 times as much as you value cells. Think of it as like the ratio of things, right? So let's look at these LP upgrades. So normally the meta is to put 1 point into cells, 2 points into mods, and 2 points into shards, which looks like a 1 to 2 to 2. Well, no, not as the time. 1 to 2 to 2. Like that, right? That's pretty much what's happening with these weights. So then when research comes out, we'll have its own weight. When Academy comes out, it has its own weight. And all that stuff. So the default is default for a reason, because it's good. It's what is recommended. It's good. But say you really want mod points and you don't care about anything else. Let's go ahead and change shards to 1, and then we can bump up mod points to 50. And cool, it'll recommend 50 times as much mod points as it would cells. It values mod points that much more heavily. But again, it's recommended for a reason, and let's just stick with that. Cool. Alright, so you think, alright, we filled out all the prereqs, right? No, there's more. We're going to go to this main page called mods. We're going to scroll down a little bit. We're looking at all of these down here. The only column you should touch is this, in my case, blue column where it says level. This is where you're going to fill out all the levels of all of the mods that you have. So, one thing that I created to help make this easier is that instead of like, okay, what's looper cell Mark 1? Well, I don't know off the top of my head. But we can look at this. It says D9. So then, in this picture that I made, we can be like, okay, so where's D9? And in this picture, I separated all the trees into different letters and assigned each mod within each tree a different number. So that it's easy. So like, hey, D9, that's the center one of this 3x3 area down here. Hey, look, it's a looper cell mod Mark 1. So that's kind of how you read it. If you have any questions on that, my blurb says a little bit more, and you're free to ask someone in Discord chat if you have any issues with it. But I highly recommend being a little bit familiar with this, at least like even just referencing it. It's right here. So yeah, we're gonna input all of our levels of everything that you got, and once we got that, now we can almost get started. We're gonna talk about cost importance for a quick second. What cost importance is it shows you what the strongest mod, or it's a 0 to 100 scale. If you put in 0, it says show me the strongest mod that I can afford. And at 100, it's show me the cheapest mod. The cheapest. Doesn't matter what it does for me, just show me the cheapest. The recommended weight that we want to put in there, the recommended importance is 50. If you want to look at mods other than ones that you can afford, you can untick afford only. And it's like, hey, now it wants me to buy that. Same thing with unlocked only, because like, say it recommends me to get Demeter cost mod module, but it's not currently unlocked. Or no, say it wants me to get this shard efficiency. It's not unlocked yet, but it can look at that mod if I have unlocked only. So then this is the part where I actually loop reset. So I'm gonna go ahead and loop reset. And I'm gonna save to my cloud real quick. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and perform loop reset. Alright, up here in MP, this loop reset is where I put in my 833.93 E15. And we are going to ignore this MP order of magnitudes. That's for Google spreadsheets to calculate mods that cost more than quote-unquote infinity, which is 1.79 E308. So things like this Mark 8. That's how it would like do all the math and stuff. You can put in one or the other, and it'll reflect both ways. Alright, now we're ready. So it is saying at cost importance 50 that I should buy rule 7, which is located at E7. Look over here. Yep, E7 right there. Right here. Yep, it says I should definitely buy it. Which I'm going to, but for the sake of this, I'm just going to go ahead and copy all of my mod levels real quick. Make a new sheet. And paste all my mod levels. Because that way I can have like different trials, if you would. So I'm just going to, for the sake of this, switch my cost importance to 100. Show me the cheapest. Then I'm going to click buy max. And what buy max is going to do is it's going to buy the cheapest mod in order in this case, and it's going to deduct the cost from the cost that you put into that block. And it's just going to keep on going until it either 1 breaks or 2 you run out of MP. So we're going to wait for it to break because I have plenty of MP. Alright, it broke. What do? We click buy max again. It's that simple. The script just, I don't know, it got confused or it went on too long and thought that it shouldn't be doing anything. Alright, so next time it breaks, I'm just going to switch it to 0. Cool. I'm going to be buying all this stuff, quote unquote. Alright, nothing to buy. I am out of things to buy with this amount of MP, which it did deduct every single one of those purchases from. But I'm not going to actually buy any of that stuff. I'm going to be buying roll 7, so I'm going to clear my list. I'm going to go back to my sheet and paste all of my mod levels again. Copy. And paste. And I do need to fix my MP this loop reset. So 833.93E15. I am not going to use the recommended weight. This is what I'm going to actually be buying. And let's go ahead and click buy max. Ooh. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort this with this checkbox. I'm going to sort it by code. It didn't change very much, but that's fine. So what this is going to do is it's going to sort it alphabetically by code. So it makes it that much easier when you go to actually buy the mods on your shopping list. Just go like, alright, E7, E7. Alright, let's buy it. Alright, F11, F11. Okay. Right here. Sweet. F15, F15. And then H13. I cannot buy H13. Oh, I know why. Because I copied the wrong list of mods. Whoops. That happens. I just need to re-input my mods again. And that's fine. But if anyone has any questions, or you're like, C-Flare, you're stupid, why don't you talk about this? Or, wow, this is a terrible video, I'm so glad you made it. Just let me know. All comments are great comments. Just let me know in the Discord. My Discord handle is CFlare number 0001. You can find me very easily because I am a community creator. Two last words. Let's look at what else is in here. Mod groups. So this is actually what the sheet used to look like. And it was just kept in here because there's a bunch of math in here. You would input your mod levels in each of these different sections, and then your buy max button was right here, and there was no shopping list. But if you want to see it more like by tree, this is where you would go. And then if you want like the actual like broken out tree and see what what bonuses the sheet calculates you having compared to what you actually have, that's where you can look. It's pretty cool. And then can't forget the change log and the FAQ and credits, as well as our thank you list and a very convenient exponent converter. So like I just kind of knew that one quadrillion was E15, so I put in my entire thing. But if it was like 1 octillion, I'd probably have to look that up. But yeah, any questions, go ahead and let me know. Have a great day.